So it's still one object, but because I can select the vertices, I can do what I need to. So actually before that, because I do need to duplicate that wheel. Oops, so that's what happens. If you find that you can't select the vertices or all the correct ones via just normal selection, you can go into the UV texture editor and use that as a guide. So I'll just go to vertices in here. Let me just turn the image off. There we go. So by selecting the vertices here in vertex mode, it means it's an easier way to select exactly what you need in the object. So that's the middle section. There's part of the tire. So I'll select the rest of the tire vertices. I think that's about all. And so if I move it now, oops, I missed that one. Where is it? There we go. I think there's a couple in there. So if I move that down, there we go. All right. So how to duplicate it? Well, extract that first. Mesh extract. That will make it separate. Okay, so that's a separate. You can see it now. The UVs are separate as well. But that doesn't matter because I've just done that, so I can simply duplicate it. Now, because it's got the same material, it doesn't matter that the UV map has been effectively split in two because it's referencing off the same original map and using the same material. So I can move this wheel into place. So let's just go in the side view. About there. Let's just line it up in relation to the texture. Okay, so you can see I made the dark bit of the texture a bit further to the back, so I'll just simply move that and match it up. I guess that's not too bad. And now I will duplicate for the other side, but I need to flip them so they're facing the correct way. So I'll just go to the channel box, go to which axis is that? That's the x-axis I want it flipped on. So x-axis, scale, put a negative in front of the 1, and they've been flipped around. Don't know why they're in the wrong different place, but that doesn't matter. I can just simply move them center pivot, move them back into place. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so I've placed the texture. Everything sort of more or less fits where it should. But now looking at it in the context of on the model, I can sort of make decisions about what else I can do with the texture. So the first thing I need to do, as I had forgotten, is go and block in the windscreen areas, the back and front windscreens. So I'll just go to Photoshop. I can use brush tool. I can increase the size a bit more. Have a bit less opacity, and just no. What color am I going to do? I reckon a greyish color. So I'll turn that down a bit, and I'll just swipe like that to begin with, and probably there. Okay, I can, again, this is just stuffing around. It's not obviously the only way to get things done, but point is that you can sort of keep toing and froing back and forth to Photoshop, and slowly your texture develops on the object in Maya. So I'll flatten the image. Again, as you can clearly see, this is a rough job, but hopefully it gives you an idea of the workflow. So edit, transform, scale, just to give you an idea. Maybe just for the heck of it, I'll darken that even a bit more to make it closer to the glass on the doors. So if I go to adjustment, curves, darken it a bit. Alright, let's just see what happens. So I'll flatten this. I'll save. It looks like I might have gone over into the top of the car there, but that doesn't matter. So I'll save. So I'll go back to Maya, and now all I need to do is press the reload button, and then you can see it updates. So it still obviously needs. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's what happens when you forget things.